Hey everybody, Lost Prophet here. Tutorial time. Yeah, that's right. I got a big one today. This may go into two parts. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and declare it a two-parter. This is part one of my Applied Energistics automation tutorial. Yes, I'm going to show you how to automate all kinds of stuff. We're here in a new desert tutorial world, and I just happened to spawn next to a pyramid. And apparently there's a village over there that I didn't notice before, but I've made all kinds of modifications to this thing. First of all, power supply. Yeah, those are cheaty HVs, but this is a tutorial. Cheaty is okay. I've modified the inside of the pyramid here. I got some machines which we're going to use for part two. We'll go downstairs and show you my power supply here. Electrical engines, converting it to MJ, and then I got my battery banks here. That should supply us enough power to do what we're gonna do. So, and in case you're asking, yes, I've already cleaned out the chests at the bottom, and yes, there was some good stuff in it. Back here, I got, I'm ready to get my ME setup going on here. I got all these project tables going to show you all the different pieces, parts that I personally use in my Applied Energistics setup. So, let's get started, huh? Alright, so the first thing you are going to need is lots of quartz and lots of quartz dust. You are going to want to mine the crap out of this stuff. Okay, so seriously, get yourself something with Fortune 3 on it. It'll help because it's going to be used to craft all this stuff, and it gets expensive, let me tell you. So the basic part of any ME system is the ME processor, and there are two processors you can make. First of all, there's the basic processor right there. And then there is the diamond processor, which it appears I'm out of redstone, so I'm going to go ahead and cheaty myself in some redstone here. Need 2 bits of that. And, yeah, there we go. The advanced processor. Okay, now that we've got these processors, we can show you how to make this quartz cutting knife. So we're going to come over here, we're going to grab 2 of these real quick. And then I'm going to go cheaty. And I need two sticks and a bit of iron. There we go. So we'll show you how to make the quartz cutter while we're here. You take your 2 sticks like that, 2 pieces of quartz like that, and your iron right like that. That's your quartz cutting knife. Okay? You take these 2 basic processors here. We're going to put them in my hotbar so you can see them. Whoop, there we go. Anyway, we go in here, and what you're going to want to do with these is you're going to want to smelt them. Now, as you can see, I got these furnace overclocked to hell because of the fact that I'm using high voltage stuff. You take your processor assemblies, throw them in your furnace, smelt them out, and that gives you your basic processors. These are the key components to all your ME stuff. Now, the next thing you're going to want to make is a conversion matrix. This puppy here is pretty much the next stage in the key to ME. It's made out of 4 iron, 2 redstone, 2 quartz crystal, and a basic processor in the middle. Once you've got that, you can start building some of the more complex stuff. Like, for example, the ME chest. This is a basic ME storage device. It's got a conversion matrix, a chest, 2 pieces of glass, and the iron round the rest. So we're going to go ahead and pull this one out of here. Make sure you get a good look at the recipe there. Okay? We're going to go ahead and pull this ME chest out of here. And we are going to come over here and we are going to slap it down in front of this power source. Now, you see, power going in. That's good stuff. We're going to come back here and put this ME chest away because I'm in creative mode. It will give me all kinds of stuff to use. There we go. Now, what good is an ME chest? Well, no good, really. You can't do much with it. Basically, what you need are storage drives. So, we're going to get into that right now. All right, time to get into ME storage drives. Here we go. There are 4 different kinds of storage cells. These are the basic components of your ME drives. These are the, there right here is the storage cell. See that? There, storage cell. We're going to throw that in there so we can pull one out. There. This is the basic bit of storage cell right here, and it is used to make a 1K storage drive. See? It's 3 redstone, 3 glass, 3 iron, and the storage cell. I already have one cooked up here. So once you have your storage drive, you can go ahead and plop it up here, and you can use this ME chest now. You can stick anything you want in there. Boop, there we go, see? And then it'll tell you how many types and how many bytes you've used if you mouse over the storage drive up in there in the corner. That's pretty nifty. But 1K storage may not be enough. Perhaps you have a lot of stuff. Well, then you're going to want to move on to building the storage segment. See, the storage segment is 3 storage cells, 4 bits of redstone, a piece of glass, and a basic processor. The storage segments are a little bigger. They are used to craft the 4K storage drive. 3 iron, 3 redstone, 2 glass, and the storage segment in the middle. You'll notice that the drive assemblies are pretty much similar. It all boils down to what storage cell you put in the middle. I already have a 4K drive made here, so we're going to go over and stick that in our ME chest. Boom, like so. Like there. And you stick, well, let's just stick that drive in there. Yes, you can put a storage drive in a storage drive. See, it uses 33 bytes, and it's one of 63 types. But let's say 4K storage isn't enough. You need 4 times that amount. Well, then we move over here. Oops, that's the segment. We want to move over here to the storage block. This is even bigger, and now it incorporates glowstone. You take 3 storage segments, piece of glass, 4 glowstone, and now you're going to need the advanced processor, which is made from the diamond. You get the storage block together. You can come over here and make the 16K storage. Once again, drive assembly is the same. It all boils down to the storage cell in the middle. The storage block is what we're using for the 16K drive. Go over here, plop our 16K drive in the ME chest. And then we'll put the 2 previous storage drives in it. See, 257 bytes, 2 types. Alright, so that's even more storage. That's good, but let's say you're just really crazy and you've got a ton of stuff. You've been mining for hours. Well, then you're going to need the storage cluster. This is the biggest of the storage cells you can make. It's 3 storage blocks, 4 glowstone, a piece of glass, and the advanced processor. You make yourself a storage cluster. You come over here and you can make the almighty 64K storage disk. Yes, drive assembly is the same. Just put your storage cluster in the middle and you get your 64K storage disk. Alright, go over there, pop that in the ME chest, and we drop these in here. Boom, boom. You know what, let's just go ahead and put the processor in there for S&Gs. There you go, 2049 bytes. 4 out of 63 types. Big storage in that one. Oh, you can put so much crap in there. Alright, so we've got our ME storage system, but maybe an ME chest isn't enough. Maybe you need to expand it further. Well, then we get into the ME Network. And how do I make an ME Network, you ask? Well, first, you need the brains of the operation. You need the ME controller. This is the ME controller. It's 4 quartz crystal, an advanced processor in the middle, 4 iron on the corners, and that gives you the ME controller. We're going to go over here, slap this bad boy down on our power supply. Boom! This will give you control of anything connected to it in the network. As you can see right now, there's the ME chest that's sitting right next to it. Now, you can have stuff sitting right next to it, or you can branch it off with ME cable. Now, ME cable is a 2-step process. First of all, you need to make your basic quartz cable. 6 glass, 3 quartz dust will make you your quartz fiber. Okay? 6 glass, 3 dust in the middle. It's kind of like making glass fiber. Then you take your quartz fiber and you stick 2 pieces of redstone on it. They can go anywhere. See? Anywhere, anywhere. But quartz fiber and 2 pieces of redstone will give you ME cable. Okay? We'll just put these back down here, and then we'll take this ME cable out. And because I'm in creative mode, I can do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. Now, the ME cable will branch off your network, and if you look at the controller, you can see that the 4 cable that I just laid down are connected to the network. So what we could do is we could take this out. We're going to select this real quick. There we go. We could put our chest over here, and then even though the chest does not have power directly connected to it, it still gets power from the controller. So the controller handles power distribution. And as you can see, my power is a-draining. That's because it's nighttime. We hit time set day, boom, we're back in business. So yeah, you can run your network cable anywhere you want, and it will use power and provide power to all the different items on your network. We're going to go ahead and smash that chest up and bring up the cable here, because we're going to move on to the next bit, which is the ME interface and the ME buses. The ME interface, I've forgotten to set up. Okay, so let's do this here. ME interface. You know, there's always one thing goes wrong in these whole freaking tutorials. So we need, let's see, we need a matrix, 3 pieces of glass, 4 pieces of iron, and a cable. So we'll go ahead and stick the cable in there. Let me see. You know what? I can cheaty this stuff in. Alright, so glass, 1, 2, 3. And then we need storage matrix, conversion matrix. There we go. And then we need some iron. Iron actually is right here. I'm just going to grab 4 of those. Okay, there we go. The ME interface. 1, 2, 3, 4. Glass, 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 glass. And there is the ME interface. Take a good look at the recipe there, because I got to pull this thing out. Oh no, I guess I don't got to pull this thing out. Wait, you know what? Yeah, I do. Okay, because I'm going to need that in part 2. Once you have your ME interface, you can make your different ME buses. There is the import bus, which brings things into the system, and the export bus, which brings things out of the system. They're made with ME cable, iron ingots, and the ME interface in the middle, and then depending on what you want to do, you use your different pistons. The regular piston, which pushes things out and doesn't retain it, is the export bus. That'll send things out from the network into chests and other things with inventories. If you use the sticky piston, which is representative of grabbing it and pulling it in, you get the import bus. Okay? So, regular piston, export bus, sticky piston, import bus. Alright? Now, say you don't want to use an ME chest. Say you want to have multiple drives in one place. Well, that's where the ME drive comes in. This is the ME drive. It's 4 bits of iron, 2 bits of glass, 2 basic processors, and an ME and a chest in the middle. This gives you the ME drive. We're going to take this ME drive and we are going to slap it down next to the controller. So if you look at the controller, now the drive is in there. And we're going to stick all these storage disks into the drive. There you go. Right? Right. Now, what you can do is you can build what's called an ME access terminal, and we're going to get to that right now. Okay, now that you got your stuff over there on the drive, we want to be able to access it. So we make what's called an ME access terminal. We got 4 iron, an ME cable, a conversion matrix, and 3 glass down the side. We take our little access terminal here. We go over here and you can set it to daylight so we don't lose power. You can slap it pretty much anywhere on the network. You can drop it right there on top of the control panel. You can put one next to the drive. Doesn't matter as long as it's connected to the network. Once you have your ME access terminal, you can access all your storage drives no matter what. See, there's on the 1K storage drive right now, we got a little extra iron and this advanced processor. See how that works? Nifty. Alright, we're going to go, well, you know what, we'll just leave that in there. Okay. And now, we're going to get into a bit of the old ME crafting, and that is where all these come in. Now, the basic part of it is the blank pattern. This is what you're going to encode your patterns on. So it's 3 iron, 1 quartz crystal in the middle, 3 glowstone, and 2 pieces of glass. This will give you the ME blank pattern. You're going to encode all your patterns on that. Now, how do you encode patterns? You come up here, we have the ME pattern encoder. 7 iron, all around the way there, crafting bench in the middle, conversion matrix. This is the ME pattern encoder. We're going to go ahead and throw this down. This is the pretty much only part of the ME system that does not need power. Now, we are going to go ahead and let me see. Let's figure out something to craft, shall we? Let's do a diamond pickaxe. So we're going to grab 2 sticks and 3 diamonds. Alright, so let's throw the diamond pickaxe up here. Boom. And then the sticks there. See, notice how it didn't take these away. It's an instance thing. Okay. You put your pattern right there, you click encode, and now you see encoded assembler pattern crafts 1 diamond pickaxe with 3 diamond and 2 stick. Now, you're going to need a place to put that, so that's where the big boy comes in. This is the multi-block structure that Applied Energistics provides. This is the molecular assembly chamber. First up, we're going to do the crafting CPU. I'm going to put these up here. Okay, crafting CPUs, 4 iron on the corners, 2 glowstone on the sides. Top and bottom got your quartz crystals. Your advanced processor in the middle gives you the crafting CPU. We're going to go ahead and we're going to snag that up. Okay, then you need your pattern provider. This is where you're going to store all these little patterns you encoded. You got your 4 iron right here, 2 conversion matrices, advanced processor in the middle, bit of a storage cell on the bottom, and a crafting bench on top. The ME pattern provider. Okay, those are the core of your molecular assembly chamber. And now we need the containment unit. The heat vent is fairly simple to make. It's 1 ME cable in the middle, 4 iron on the corners, and then some iron bars on the rest of the outside there. We get the ME heat vent. Okay, we're going to move these over. There we go. ME heat vent. And then finally is the ME containment wall. This is 4 iron, 4 gold, and a quartz crystal in the middle. We're going to go ahead and take that out. Now to build this bad boy, you need to have it at least 4 by 4. So we're going to go ahead and lay out a 4 by 4 area with our containment wall. Now the outside edges of this thing have to be containment wall. So we're going to go ahead and build it up like that. You can make it 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6, 7 by 7, 8 by 8. As long as it is a cube, you are good to go. There we go. So now we have our basic encoder assembly put together. Now the rest of it on the outside needs to be heat vents. So we're going to go ahead and plop these up here. You can see where this gets expensive. This is where it gets expensive. This and the drives. Whoop, whoop. There we go. So we got our basic assembler set up. There we go. And now we want to fill it with stuff. I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crafting CPUs and 1 pattern provider. This will only give us 1 page to do our patterns on. Every page requires a pattern provider. But it will craft it fairly speedy because there are 7 processors in there. Then we finish it off with the heat vents. Oops. There we go. And you'll notice it changes into the multi-block structure we're looking for. Now once you have that going on, you come over here. We're going to grab this. Oh, where did my ME cable go? Okay, so I'll just pull one out here real quick. There's ME cable. What you want to do is with the ME cable, you want to link this bad boy up to your ME system. Now this will give you the ability to craft. You right click on your thing and it will give you the pattern pages. So we go ahead and we got that pattern encoded for the diamond pickaxe. We're going to go to the access terminal. We're going to put our sticks and our diamonds in there, and you'll notice this little button over here, stored craftable, stored items, craftable. You can either go stored craftable, which you won't see the crafting recipe if you have some of it in there, but you'll see it says craft underneath the diamond pickaxe. This will allow you to start crafting. You can make as many as you want, provided you have the resources in the system. If you don't have the resources in the system, the assembly chamber will wait until you do and then craft it. So we're going to go ahead and tell it to craft the diamond pickaxe, and there we go. Very nice. Alright, that's it for part 1, your basic ME setup. If you missed anything, you may want to rewind. Stay tuned for part 2 coming real soon. We're going to show you how to automate your machines using the ME system. This is gonna be badass. I'm telling you what. We're gonna go ahead and just run this cable in here right now and get ready for this nonsense right here. Alright, so stay safe, play hard, stay tuned for part 2, Applied Energistics, my new favorite mod. See you later!
Infinite.